northern Russia. And he's the Golden Horde, all the way down here. Yeah, and they're not at war with the Turks either. So it looks like they're gonna get pretty big. Really fun times. They are at war with Hungary and Sweden, so it's unlikely that they'll get very far into Europe because this is kind of a roadblock here with Sweden and Hungary. Who are these purple guys? The loser. Okay. Belarus and stuff. Anyway. Yes. That's interesting stuff. Got a new Duke of Aswan. He's a loyalist, which is awesome. So, yeah. I did notice, right here, that the Tlumkins have declared war on the Papal States because of the Pope declaring war on the Beta of Beniani. And they started turning things around over here. See, they're actually fighting back. And I did see a huge shipload of Venice guys leaving. Probably pulling back to, fight them over here. See, there they are. Well, okay, Beniani is actually part of the Tlumkins, so that makes sense. I'm not sure how much luck they're going to have, but it may turn itself back around, and we could see some change. We'll see. Venice is the one that has to run back and forth, so they're in the weaker position here. Looks like we got a crazy Muslim. Yep. Oh no, I'm stressed. That's no good. Well, we're not going into inefficiency or anything, so that's alright. Alright, I'm at 0 reputation right now. I was going to do a little bit of empire management in lieu of expansion because of, the former issues we have, but we don't have those issues anymore. Again, I want to have a Duke title to give to Charles to make him our heir. So what we're going to do is the only real Duke title we have available to us is Jerusalem. It's not possible for us to get Arabia Deserta right now. So there's no point in attacking. Oh, this is Arabia Deserta too. Oh, maybe. No, because I would only have half. And I don't want to have to, take them and go right into them. So there's no point in attacking Venice now, even though it would be a good time to do it. A very good time to do it. I just don't think I want to do that right now. Also, the Templars are getting really, really strong. Now, they're kind of out of position because they just fought a war with the Sheikhdom of Navarre. So, we could attack them, but I think it'd be hard for them to hard to make them give up. Plus, they have all their troops here. They're kind of decimated, but they really can't beat us, even at their strongest. It would just be really annoying to have to do that. But I could get Galilee pretty much off the bat from them. So that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of a gamble. It's kind of, contrary to what I was thinking I was going to do before, and contrary to my burning desire to weaken Venice. Because Venice doesn't play by the rules. So what I'm going to do is they actually got stuff from the... well, they're Christians, I don't care. So we're going to start grabbing titles. I could actually declare war on them now, but that's because I have a claim on Leon somehow. I had a claim on this Leon, but I don't know. Maybe the game thinks they're the same, or maybe they have a claim on that or something. I have no idea. Anyway, it's not important. We don't want those anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab as a procedure. It just won't let me do it. Alternatively, this is like historically awesome that the Templars are over here, and if they kind of solidify their hold on northern Spain, it'll take them into direct conflict with France, which is, like I said, historically awesome. It's great because they're like, France is the reason they don't exist the same way anymore. So okay, what do we want? Beirut, Safed, and Tyrus. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab them all at once. Okay, and Beirut. All right. Our reputation should be at 1.2 or 1.3. Oh, I was at minus 1.1. So let that go down. Maybe we'll get one of those events to make our thing go down. I wish there was a way to like make them belligerent towards you so they attack you, but there really isn't. And I don't think they would anyway because I'm so strong. But really, we're just waiting for the opportunity to strike now. To get Galilee, I think that's all. Yeah, that will be all the rest of our provinces for Jerusalem. We will control every province in Jerusalem. And then the only things we don't control are these provinces here, which we don't want to attack right now because we don't have... Oh, wait a minute. You give one to Arabia, Felix here. We need to get at least one province from the Tlemcens to do that. And this is in Syria. Syria is my next target for crown, anyway. And then over here, the Pope. And this. But I have a reason for ignoring that. I have a reason for not wanting to go after the Pope, too. So that's 4 provinces in Africa, 5 provinces in Africa that we don't want to attack for obvious reasons. I guess the reason for the not attacking the Cassids is not obvious, but I've explained it. And then 4 provinces in Arabia that we do want to attack. It's just logistically unfeasible for us to do it right now. So that leaves this, and we're going to do that. And I might want to just take all of their provinces, just to get them out of the area. These are all pretty weak provinces, so I don't really have any kind of reason to fear what's going on. These 2 are pretty good. That's pretty good. Tripoli. Pretty good. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna take these 3, and then give it away to another dude. It still doesn't leave us with anything to give away as Jerusalem, but Irbid is a good idea. That would be a good plan to give away Irbid as that, or maybe Amman. Anyway, I want to keep Acre in Jerusalem and maybe Beirut when we get it. So yeah, back to waiting on stuff. Okay, I've inherited the Duke of Cairo from my brother. Make sure that's paused when I do this. Alright, let's take a look at it real quick. Nothing really interesting about it. So I'm going to give that away, and that'll pretty much let us do something immediately. And I think that even though they're not directly at war with someone, actually let's check. Yeah. That they're out of position enough that I can afford to attack them right now. So I'll give away those provinces to someone, see if I have any more other brothers or anything, and get back, see where we stand. Alright, our brother Michael fit the bill. He's not very good, but he has heirs, and that's all we really care about right now. Okay, so let's check on our reputation. We are at 0.4, so in a few months, we'll be able to attack them. I don't really care if they get back up to full strength. They're not very good provinces, and apparently their stewardship is really bad. So, So yeah, that's what's going to go down here. As you can see, it's kind of a back and forth fight now, more so than it was before. But it looks like uh, it's going to end up being a draw, mostly. It really ends up being how tentative Venice is going to be. They got a bunch of troops, but it's kind of likely that they sent them all back to Venice because they got scared that they realized that they have a bunch of troops there, and that things weren't exactly going their way. The computer probably did a roll to see if they would do a peace deal, and when they didn't, they kind of buggered out. They do have a bunch of troops around, but these provinces don't really have that many troops. Uh-oh. Now we're depressed. Oh. That sucks. Maybe we'll get back to being alright. Kind of sad. I don't know why everything's going great for us. I mean, we're the emperor, and you know, got everything under control. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we gain a honest trait. Still doesn't put us into into whatever it is. Doesn't make it so we can't control provinces. So I'm not, you know, I don't care all that much. So, you know, and our huge castle is finished. Look at that. Turn the shield off so you can see what it looks like on the map. Yeah, this is probably the only one in existence in the world. There's no one there. Venice doesn't even... Well, okay. Yeah, it's probably the only one in existence. The hugest castle ever. Just time to take a look at the rich provinces. Yeah, this doesn't look like people have been investing in their defenses so much. Maybe the Arabs do. The funny thing is that the Venice has been spending more on their castles over here than they have in their homeland. Should Baghdad? No, Baghdad doesn't even have one either. Hey, yeah, so it looks like we have the biggest castle in the universe in Alexandria. Awesome. Remember that son that we said was unlikely to become the king because he's 6 years old and we're like 50 and depressed and stuff? Well, wouldn't you know, he becomes a prodigy and has a martial skill of 9 at the age of 6. Wouldn't you just know it? Hilariously, he's got a higher martial than anybody of my heirs. So yeah, it's hilariously likely that he'll be really good and will die before he becomes really good. Well, that's what happens. Okay, it looks like we are at 0 reputation. Which means it is time for war. Yeah, and they're about halfway done. We can't use this. Well, we can still use it, because of the typhoid. Yeah, we can still use it. We should only need these provinces over here to deal with it. But I'm going to activate the Alexandria one if they don't. So I'll declare war on them. We were already at negative reputation with them anyway. I was like, oh, Egypt, that's us. I keep forgetting. I mean, I didn't forget, but I kept thinking that it was Egypt, you know, the Arab Egypt. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to send this up over there, and then send these two up here.